Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are. I want to start off with today's daily for Friday, January 22nd, 2021. The first card that came up for this weekend's energy, which is talking about the 22nd, the 23rd of Saturday, and also the 24th being Sunday. The Fool card represents beginnings, waiting for a beginning, wanting a new beginning, needing something to change, hoping and praying that something new or different is going to come your way. For some of you, this is about desiring something better. For some of you, there is possibilities here, very strong possibilities. Messages come from afar for some of you. For some of you, somebody may come in and out of your life this weekend. Somebody who may not have been around for quite some time may all of a sudden show up. Then, in fact, may leave quickly as they came. For some of you, there is definitely going to be adventure here. Some of you are doing some short distance traveling. Some of you are taking the opportunity to try something new or to go somewhere new. There is a balance here for you, and this balance feels like it's going to just be the beginning, the start of something new. The next card that comes up is, in fact, the Judgment card. Now, when we have the Judgment card, this could feel a little bit uneasy in a certain kind of way, but with the Judgment or rejuvenation, whichever way you want to look at it, this is the second card that comes up for you. This talks about, again, awakening, a renewal, a rebirth, and yes, a rejuvenation. It also talks about improving something, working on certain skills, getting better at something. It could be also improving relationships, communication. And it could talk about handling yourself differently in situations that normally you might go from 0 to 100. You may be deciding to take something a little more slower, a little more carefully, maybe doing something very gingerly. For some of you, this could be a promotion that you get told about at work, or an opportunity for more hours, an opportunity for overtime. For some of you, it is the opportunity for a new title. Some of you are accepting a thing to go back to school, accepting an offer, an invitation to go back and increase your learning ability, increasing the knowledge that you need to know in order to move forward. For some of you, this could be you calling somebody out on their bullshit. This could be you passing judgment, unfortunately. Or maybe this isn't about you. This could be about someone you know doing this to you. This could be somebody who is trying to call you out, somebody who's trying to challenge you right now, somebody who's testing you or testing the waters, so to speak. I also feel like with this Judgment card, it can be in the reversal. And in the reversal, it would talk about being disappointed. Okay? If this card is in the reversal, it talks about being disappointed. It talks about an indecision, unable to make a decision, or undecided right now on what to do next. For some of you, this is the Death card when it's reversed. It is talking about death or something ending, something being finished, okay? For some of you, this could be some of you under the weather or not feeling very well. Some of you may be having regular runny noses, could be having stomach virus issues. You could be having headaches. You could be having migraines. You could be having fatigue. You could be having pain. Some of you may be recovering from a surgery. Some of you, this is about worry. This is all about worry. And this weekend, because this reading is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this weekend, this could talk about you worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet. You're worrying about something that you actually have no control over. You cannot change the outcome that is on the way. For some of you, it is maybe about a theft. Maybe someone stole something that you're aware of. Maybe this is talking about somebody taking something that was not theirs, or somebody who stole your heart and ran away with it. All right? The next card comes up for the weekend is the Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, wow. With the Four of Cups, this is talking about not being satisfied with something. Not even considering the options that's being brought to your attention. Having already things in front of you and not knowing what order they belong in. Not knowing how to prioritize a lot of things that you need to deal with in your life right now. Many things are on the table, but you don't know what to deal with first. For some of you, with the Four of Cups, there could be a redemption. For some of you, you could also be dealing with somebody who's trying to be kind to you. They're trying to help you. They're telling you, I'm here. They're saying, I want to help. They're saying, this is an idea. How about this? How about that? And you're not really wanting to hear it. You're so caught up in the negativity of a situation that's going on right now. A situation that you're not satisfied with the outcome. Or you're not satisfied with the way it's going. Or where it's leading. For some of you with this Four of Cups, you're kicking a gift horse in the mouth. Now, for some of you, can this card be reversed? It absolutely can. This is more for those of you who aren't quite sure what to handle next. You're not quite sure. So when things are in the reversal here, with the Four of Cups reverse always talks about having new goals. It could be a beginning, a fresh start. It could be overturning something. It also could be your ambitions are now finally underway. But for many of you, this card is not reversed. For many of you, unfortunately, for the weekend, you're going to deal with being unsatisfied with something. You're going to also deal with somebody who keeps trying to talk to you, or you keep trying to be nice to someone else, and they're refusing that. They're not wanting to hear what you have to offer or say right now. For some of you, you're wanting to come back to this person in your life, somebody you've had distance from, somebody you may have broken up with. There's somebody who you're trying to show them, pay attention to me. Look at me. I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to offer you this. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to understand. You're doing everything you can to try to get this person to hear you out, to pay attention to your point of view. Your next card comes up as the Page of Swords for the weekend. This Page of Swords, this could be a little bit tempting, challenging. For a lot of you with the Page of Swords, don't get yourself too caught up, so to speak. Don't get yourself caught up, because this person is trying to come to you in a graceful kind of way. This person who's trying to help, or maybe you're trying to go to somebody in a graceful kind of way. This person is trying to say, I'm willing to put everything else to the side and help deal with whatever's going on. I'm here to offer this to you. I'm going to give something one more try. This is also talking, where the Page of Swords is concerned, it also talks about diplomacy, dexterity. Now, for some of you in reversal, somebody may have cunningness. There may be ill health. There may be somebody that is an imposter. Somebody may be trying to approach you or come towards you that's not bringing the truth. They're bringing what they want you to see, but that doesn't mean it's the truth. The next card that comes up for you guys is, in fact, the Temperance. Now, we don't get the Temperance too often, but the Temperance is definitely one of the cards that we should look at in the kind of way where balance is needed. The balance is definitely important here. This card also talks about having somebody who is a good influence around you, or you being a very good influence for someone. This is also talking about things that are more modern, or trying to be more modern, not so much old-fashioned, or doing things old school. This is also talking about avoiding conflict. It's also talking about having frustrations in the reversal. It could talk about impatient, not willing to wait, feeling off balance because of your discord. It's like you're waiting for conflict, or conflict is here now, and that's what you're dealing with. A lot of you are going to find yourselves caught up with that because of the Five of Cups that comes right behind this. And the Five of Cups is talking about a broken relationship, a broken marriage. It talks about regret, sorrow, focusing on the loss, not realizing you still have something else here. You have the Two Cups, still waiting. There's a message about still having the opportunity to build a new foundation, something that's stronger. Apparently, the foundation that you had was built on sand, which is why everything collapsed. When water came in, or when challenges came in, or when something came in that threw you off balance, everything fell. Everything was lost. The disappointment came. The heartbreak came. The shock came. But when we talk about the Five of Cups, although you may be very vain, although you may have regrets about the way something was handled, maybe you're upset with yourself for not seeing what was coming, for not knowing ahead of time, because you were pretty much blindfolded. You refused to see what was going on for a certain period of time. It's like you wanted to know, but you didn't want to know. You kind of peek out from here. You kind of peek out. You kind of want to know, but you're scared to really know. You don't really want to see the full picture, or you don't want the full truth, or you only want the parts that are going to make you feel better. But be careful with that. Be careful with that, because when we deal with the Justice card, Justice talks about wanting equality, wanting honor, wanting respect, wanting balance. You see the balance, wanting balance. For some of you, this is you dealing with a Libra. For some of you, you have become impatient with a certain situation, and then we have the Four of Pentacles, which comes up. The Four of Pentacles for this weekend also talks about, there you go. Now you can see that better. So the Four of Pentacles also talks about greed. Somebody's not being very generous. Somebody's handling something miserably. For some of you, you're wanting to find the courage, but you're not there yet. For some of you, you may be unemployed and looking for employment. For some of you, you're waiting for something to be delivered, brought to you, brought to your attention. You may be waiting for someone to show up. For a lot of you, there is going to be some temptation here, but at the same time, we have a Magician card. And with the Magician card, well, you're going to have a lot of creativity. You're going to be able to use your skills to create something, to bring something out, or to bring what it is that you're desiring toward you, how to create something. For some of you, you may be doing spells. You may be trying to do or create love spells, or spells to make them love you. For some of you, this is definitely talking about having the confidence to overpower a situation, or take charge of something, take control of something. But it is all about your creativity, okay? For some of you, Maybe by sleight of hand, you're going to be able to come up with an idea or something. There's also a skill here that's being developed. You're learning how to meditate and get things that you want to come towards you. For some of you, you are hoping for that love relationship, but at the same time, things right now seem to be in the Ace of Wands hands. With the Ace of Wands hands, this could definitely indicate for you guys that, yeah, okay, I see. You could be going to take that journey because you're wanting something new. You're wanting to create new business. You're wanting to create a new opportunity. For some of you, with the Ace of Wands, it could be a new career on the way. It could be inheritance coming. It could be the birth of a child. It could be very profitable. At the same time, for some of you, this could be everything is up in the air. There are no answers at this point for you. Things don't seem to be in a fashionable order, or they're not organized around you. Things just seem a disarray here. For some of you, you're looking at it like, what the hell is going on? I don't understand this whole situation. I don't even get where this started, where this came from. How did we get off the same page? I didn't realize that our relationship was suffering this much. Everything right now seems to be a mess. Communication isn't so great. Intimacy isn't there. Closeness, close proximities. There's a big space in between you and them. For some of you, you're going to remain as the Queen of Swords. And when I talk about the Queen of Swords, for some of you, it's a good indication that you're trying to be brave. You're trying to be clever. You're trying to come up with an idea. You may be trying to rush something. Maybe that was the problem between you and them. You're wanting things too fast. You're not willing to take your time. For some of you, having the Queen of Swords, somebody who's trying to be patient, but really is fighting yourself on that. You're slick, you're smart. Your skills are there. It's how you use them, how you apply them is what's going to make the difference for each one of you. For some of you, somebody may be deceitful. Somebody may look one way, but in fact be a complete opposite. For some of you, you have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles will talk about not realizing that what you need is right in front of you. The Five of Pentacles can talk about also, some of you may be having poor health right now. Some of you could be in despair. Some of you may be feeling quite lonely. Some of you may feel that you're in this alone, that nobody's helping. You don't have any support that you need. You don't feel like the other person is trying to fix this or mend this. For some of you, you're not seeing that only a few steps away and somebody's in there. The lights are on for a reason. But you're staying outside in the cold. You're making yourself be isolated. You're not seeing, again, what's in front of you. For some of you, you're allowing the negativity to overpower your optimism, to overpower what's able to happen, what's able to be created. For some of you, you're self-sabotaging in a situation. Because of the self-sabotaging, you got to the point of the Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, you feel that you were defeated in a situation. You feel that there's failure here. Some of you are struggling with pain, heartbreak, definitely disappointment. For some of you, with the Ten of Swords, you know where you got to this point, worrying, making yourself sick, physically ill, mentally and emotionally strained. Some of you now are going to get up, take those swords out of your back. You're going to reverse this. Over this weekend, you're going to find the truth in a situation or in a matter that's going to help you to recover quickly. For some of you, with the Ten of Swords, you're going to show how positive you can be. You're going to pick yourself up, brush yourself off. Your health is going to get back stronger. You're going to replenish yourself. You're going to find the courage that you need in reversal of this to do what you have to do. Then all of a sudden you have the Knight of Cups on the way. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Definitely. You're very emotional. You're a dreamer. You're wanting the romance that was offered to you before. You're wanting to get it back. You're very smart where this whole situation has been brought from. But at the same time, with the Knight of Cups, again, you're stuck in that phase. You're stuck, almost some of you, in an illusion that this was a great situation. For some of you, you're stuck believing this is where you have to go. This is what you have to do. You just have to keep fixing it and fixing it and fixing it, which is why you worry so much about this. For a lot of you, it's going to be important to pay attention to the very last card that I have here. And the last card that I have for this weekend's daily is definitely the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so H and G, what does that mean? So the Wheel of Fortune talks about an unexpected event is going to come upon you over this weekend, between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There will be advancement for some of you. This could be in job, in your workplace, making a better position, a better title, more money. For some of you, it's about reaching your destiny, going where it is you feel you need to be, visiting somebody. For some of you, with the Wheel of Fortune, it is about money. It is about the luck of the draw. For some of you, Wheel of Fortune talks about something progressing. This is definitely talking about something that is going to progress in a very positive way for you. For some of you, it is reaching your destiny. But remember, for all of you who are led to this video, the Wheel of Fortune can also talk about, in the reversal, interruptions, outside influences, failures, bad luck, challenges, delays, roadblocks. So even though you're on your way to either get an advancement, reach your destiny, find your fortune, progress in a certain situation, be able to meet up with somebody, challenge somebody, make something come together, bringing about a union, you and somebody else, trying to repair a relationship. But of course, everyone is going to have some type of outside influence that will either create temptation, resistance, withdrawing, removing, backing out of, changing your mind. Or for some of you, things won't go as planned. Your flight might be delayed. Your train may be rescheduled. Something may be canceled. An appointment. Maybe you have an appointment somewhere today. Something will be canceled over the weekend. For a lot of you, you're going to be able to take this Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be able to take this Wheel of Fortune and move it into a more positive direction. This is not a negative reading. This is a reading talking about you were at one point down and out. This weekend is going to bring about similar tower moments that are going to do things to make you do things differently. Things are going to come and be faced toward you as challenges to make you do something different, to make distractions for you, to create a diversion, so to speak, so you don't keep worrying about something that you have no control over. Now, for a lot of you, you may be dealing with somebody who's very strong, very brave. This person may also be quite clever, okay? This person may be very strong, brave, and quite clever. This is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is definitely coming towards you. With the Knight of Swords, remember this person can be reversed. And in reversal, this person could be a troublemaker. This person could be very crafty. This person could be a tyranny. This person may want to create upheaval. This person may be a narcissist. Be careful. Be careful. For a lot of you, there's going to be obstacles that are going to feel difficult, but you will be able to overcome them. For a lot of you, you are reaching to try to find the stability that you need in this situation. I also feel like you have the ability and you can have the effort to put forth into the situation, kind of like the Three of Pentacles. You're able to put something forth into it. You have the abilities to get the approval, to get something done, to repair something. For some of you, you're going to deal with somebody who is being very kind, who has a willingness to help you. Somebody who is going to create some type of enjoyment similar to the King of Cups. I find you guys as the Ace of Swords. And what do I mean by the Ace of Swords? I find you guys as the Ace of Swords. I find you guys wanting the love, wanting to be in victory position. You want a victory. You want a positive outcome. You're reaching for the stars. You're going to try one more time. You're not going to listen to what hearsay or somebody naysayers have to say. You're going to follow your own heart. Again, reversal. You may have some obstacles. Not a big deal. You will be able to overpower them. For some of you, this is an indication that your joy, your beauty, your strength within is going to be able to take you to this next level. It feels like the Ace of Cups to me. And that's funny because it's right here. It feels like the Ace of Cups. So you're going to find good health. You're going to find yourself feeling love, sharing love, giving love. You're going to find the joy in something. Maybe it's in your travels. You're going to find the beauty in someone. Instead of looking at what their negative qualities are, you're going to find the good qualities. For some of you, you may have to overlook somebody's egotism or selfishness. But I think you're going to be able to do that. But remember what I said. Last and final card for this reading is the Tower. So with the Tower, that's talking about, yes, having things happen out of the blue, unexpected. It also talks about a disruption. For some of you, it may have been abandonment that somebody created for you. For some of you, this card may talk about money falling out. It may talk about something falling down or a downfall. Maybe an unexpected event that you didn't feel should have happened, or you can't understand why it happened. But the results of all of the mess that got created through this Tower moment is going to help to clear away the debris, get rid of things that aren't good for you, things that are not serving you, things that are not helping you to grow, things that won't lead you to a happy ending. So the universe sometimes steps in, throws this Tower moment at you, shakes you up a little bit, shakes you up, only to wipe out the mess. So your canvas will be fresh, so that you can recreate a new beginning for yourself, a better path, so to speak. Maybe in the beginning you chose the wrong path. You went toward the wrong person. Maybe some of you went back to an ex and thought something had changed. Usually not. If you were meant for that person in the first place, 9 times out of 10, it would have worked then. Sometimes it is just about the timing. somebody else having something that they needed to handle in their own life, which is why it didn't work out for some of you. But for others of you, you tried to make a square peg fit in a round hole. It wasn't going to work. It never was. But because you didn't accept rejection, because you didn't accept the word no, because you didn't accept the disapproval from the universe, you kept fighting to try to work against what you already knew wasn't going to work. Sometimes you just got to let something be and be still. Watch what the universe will do for you and put in front of you. Just remember one thing: God doesn't make mistakes. Things happen for a reason. Things happen in the perfect timing or the time frame. Not our timing all the time, but God's timing. And God's timing is never wrong. So for those of you who think you can control or stop a tower moment from happening, God just laughs at that and says, really? Okay. So the answer is no, you can't. These moments come and they will go. This too shall pass. This too shall open your eyes to what's truly in front of you. Better opportunities. Something that will create an amazing journey or advancement for you. All right, you guys, this has been a long daily because this is for the weekend. So, much love to all of you. Stay safe, wear your mask, social distance 6 feet apart. Don't take unnecessary risk, okay? All right, you guys. See you soon. Those of you waiting for your reading that you purchased for my special, for that $150, I have 3 spaces left. If you're interested, please sign up for that. If you're not, thank you anyway. I appreciate that too. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. And thank you all for checking out Elwin the Witch. Amazing, amazing fella. Amazing, gifted, like you would not believe. I was so grateful and appreciative and flattered that he came into my room. He came to visit me because I found him, and I was so glad that I did. He truly brought about the truth and opened my eyes in so many different directions. He also showed me different opportunities and that I have to look forward to, and also by making the choices that are meant for me to make. Remember, there is no mistake in the people that come in your life. There is no mistake in the things you're going through. These are lessons that we are all led to go through to get to the next level. So with that being said, talk to you guys soon.